Good afternoon, dear students. Welcome to Moral Class. Hope you are all doing great. Today, we are going to study a new lesson. The title of the lesson is Scrooge Enjoys Christmas. Lesson 7 Scrooge Enjoys Christmas. Okay, all of you take your moral book and turn to page number 33. Page number 33. Scrooge enjoys Christmas. Okay, at the end of this lesson, you will know about the values like sharing, concern for others, and compassion. Okay, kids? Okay, let's go. The characters of this story: Ebenezer Scrooge is an old selfish money lender. Okay, Ebenezer Scrooge. He is a main character of this story. Then, second one, Marley. His full name is Jacob Marley. Okay, he is a partner of Scrooge. Now he is no more. He has died. Okay, Marley, partner of Scrooge. Then Bob Cratchit. He is Scrooge's clerk. Okay. Then Fred. He is a nephew. Then Ghost of the Christmas Past, Ghost of the Christmas Present, and Ghost of the Christmas Future. Okay, dear kids? Okay, fine. All of you look at your book, page number 33. This extract is taken from A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. In this story, Ebenezer Scrooge is a wealthy, greedy, stringy, and selfish moneylender. Scrooge overworks his clerk Bob Cratchit on Christmas Eve and is unwilling to give him a holiday on Christmas Day. He is rude to two elderly gentlemen who come to his office to collect money for the poor and refuses a family dinner invitation from his nephew Fred. At night, the ghost of Scrooge's former partner, Jacob Marley, who has been dead for 7 years, visits him. He comes to warn Scrooge and to ask him to mend his ways. He tells Scrooge that three spirits will visit him: the ghost of Christmas past, Christmas present, and Christmas yet to come appear and point out to Scrooge how cruel and bitter he has become. Scrooge realized his mistake and decided to change his ways. Children, listen. This extract is taken from A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Okay. Here, Ebenezer Scrooge is a wealthy, selfish moneylender, and he has an employee named Bob Cratchit, okay, who is very poor. Scrooge is unwilling to give him a holiday on Christmas Day. Okay, to whom? Yes, Bob Cratchit. He is very poor. He is an employee. Scrooge is unwilling to give him a holiday on Christmas Day. Okay. And the second event is that time two elderly gentlemen came to Scrooge's office to collect money for poor people. Okay. That time also Scrooge became very tensed and he became very rude. Okay. The third event is Scrooge's nephew Fred, F-R-E-D, Fred, okay. He invites Scrooge to join him for the dinner at his house. That time also Scrooge refused. Okay, dear children, three events. What are they? First one, Bob Cratchit, he is very poor man. Scrooge is unwilling to give him a holiday on Christmas Day. Then that time two elderly gentlemen came to Scrooge's office to collect money for poor people. But that time also Scrooge became very rude. And third, Scrooge's nephew Fred, he invites Scrooge for a dinner. That time also he refused. Okay, dear children. Okay, look, third para. At night, the ghost of Scrooge's former partner Jacob Marley. Here, that night, Scrooge is visited by the ghost of his former business partner, Marley. Okay, his name is Marley. He wants Scrooge to mend his ways. He says that three spirits will visit Scrooge. Okay, three spirits will visit Scrooge. They are Ghost of Christmas Past, Ghost of Christmas Present, and Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. Okay. Jacob Marley, he's a ghost. He wants Scrooge to mend his ways. He says that three spirits will visit Scrooge. They are Ghost of Christmas Past, Ghost of Christmas Present, and Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. Okay, dear kids. Okay, turn to next page, page number 34. Third para, look here. He dressed himself all in his best and at last got out into the street. The people were by this time pouring forth as he had seen them with the ghost of Christmas present. Underline the word ghost of Christmas present. And walking with his hands behind him, Scrooge regarded everyone with a delighted smile. He looked so irresistibly pleasant in a word that 3 or 4 good-humoured fellows said, "Good morning, sir, a Merry Christmas to you." And Scrooge said often afterwards that of all the blade sounds he had ever heard, those were biggest in his ears. So here in your book is given a part where the ghost of Christmas present meets Scrooge. Okay, dear kids? Okay, fine. Now the ghost of Christmas present meets Scrooge on a second day. Already I told you that night Scrooge is visited by the ghost of his former business partner Marley. He wants Scrooge to mend his ways because Scrooge is very rude person, isn't it? So Marley wants Scrooge to mend his ways. He says that 3 spirits will visit Scrooge. How many spirits? 3 spirits, yes. They are Ghost of Christmas Past, Ghost of Christmas Present, and the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. But here in your book is given a part where the Ghost of Christmas Present meets Scrooge. Okay? Okay, listen. The Ghost of Christmas Present meets Scrooge on a second day. It makes Scrooge to walk in the street and shows the happiness of a fellow man on Christmas Eve. Okay? First, the spirit taken Scrooge to Bob Cratchit's home, where he saw Mrs. Bob Cratchit and her children prepared food for Christmas. You all know who is Bob Cratchit? Yes, he is an employee who is very poor. Scrooge is unwilling to give him a holiday on Christmas Day, isn't it? So now the spirit taken Scrooge to Bob's home where he saw Mrs. Bob Cratchit and her children prepared food for Christmas. Okay, kids? Then page number 34, fourth para. He had not gone far when coming on towards him he beheld the portly gentleman who had walked into his counting house the day before and said, "Scrooge and Marley's, I believe." It sent a bang across Scrooge's heart to think how this old gentleman would look upon him when they met. But he knew what path lay straight before him and he took it. "My dear sir," said Scrooge, quickening his pace and taking the old gentleman by both his hands. "How do you do? I hope you succeeded yesterday. A Merry Christmas to you, sir." "Mr. Scrooge?" "Yes," said Scrooge. "That is my name, and I fear it may not be pleasant to you. Allow me to ask your pardon. And will you have the goodness?" Here Scrooge whispered in his ears. Then he makes amends with a portly gentleman. Okay, portly gentleman is the one who visits Scrooge at the beginning of the tale seeking money for the poor. But what Scrooge did? Yes, he throws them out from his office. And before I told you, 2 elderly gentlemen came to Scrooge's office to collect money for poor people. That time also Scrooge became very rude. But now the spirit taken Scrooge to portly gentleman. That time Scrooge asked pardon. Then, after his visitation, Scrooge promises to make lavish donation to help the poor. Okay, kids. But now, then Scrooge went to church and walked about the street and watched people hurrying up and doing their work on Christmas Eve. And he patted children's head and looked down into the kitchen of his house, of the houses. Everything gave him so much pleasure. Okay, he had never dreamed that any walk would give him so much happiness. Okay, children, now page number 36. Page number 36. Look here. In the afternoon, he turned his steps towards his nephew's house. He passed a door a dozen times before he had the courage to go up and knock. But he made a dash and did it. Is your master at home, my dear? Said Scrooge to the girl. Nice girl, very. Yes, sir. Where is he, my love? Said Scrooge. He is in the dining room, sir, along with mistress. I'll show you upstairs, if you please. Thank you. He knows me, said Scrooge, with his hand already on the dining room lock. I'll go in here, my dear. So, children, first the spirit taken Scrooge to Bob Cratchit's home, isn't it? Where Scrooge saw Mrs. Bob Cratchit and her children prepared food for Christmas. And then he makes amends with the portly gentleman. And the portly gentleman is the one who visits Scrooge at the beginning of the tale, seeking money for the poor, isn't it? But Scrooge throws them out. But now, this time, Scrooge make promises that he will give more donation to help the poor. And now in the afternoon he went to his nephew Fred's house. Okay, who is Fred? Yes, Scrooge's nephew. He is a good heart man who loves Christmas. Okay. So in past days, Fred invites Scrooge to his Christmas party. Each and every year, he invites Scrooge, but Scrooge, what he did? He declines every year, isn't it? But now voluntarily, Scrooge went near Fred's house. Okay. Now Scrooge watched Fred and his wife host a group of friends for a Christmas party. He sees them laughing and enjoying in a party. Fred invites Scrooge in and asks him to join the party. Okay. Scrooge felt wonderful while attending the party. Okay, kids. Now Scrooge became a very good man, isn't it? In old days, he scolded everyone. He acts like rude, but now he's not like that. Okay, kids. Page number 37. But he was early at the office next morning. Oh, he was early there. If he could only be there first and catch Bob Cratchit coming late. That was the thing he had set his heart upon. And he did it. Yes, he did. The clock struck 9. No Bob. A quarter past. No Bob. He was full 18 minutes and a half behind his time. Scrooge sat with his door wide open, that he might see him come into the town. Okay, at midnight, Ghost of Christmas Present left. And the very next day, Scrooge was early at the office to catch Bob coming late. Okay, Scrooge was early to catch Bob coming late. The clock struck 9, and then in a quarter past 9, later Bob entered the office. Okay, Bob thought that Scrooge will scold him by coming late, but Scrooge didn't scold him because now he is a good person, isn't it? But Scrooge promised him to increase his salary. In old days, he used to scold Bob for coming late, but now he didn't scold him, and also Scrooge promised him to increase his salary. So, dear kids, now Scrooge became a very good person. Because of this Ghost of Christmas Present, he changed his life, isn't it? In past days, he was very rude, but now he's not like that. He is a very good-hearted man. Okay, kids. Hope you understood the story. Question answer for the story I'll send through WhatsApp. Now page number 39, think and do. This is your home assignment. Okay, think and do. Okay kids, we'll meet you in the next class. Thank you.